Are computers making children in school smarter? Stick around for a few thoughts. Hi, I'm Rebecca with the Parent Teacher Bridge, where you can find the ideas and resources you need to empower you to become your child's most influential teacher. Well, I was in the school system for about 12 years. Some of those years were private schools, some were public. As you can see behind me, I homeschool now, so my children are in the background riding Scooter. He just waved at you. Okay, so I had this thought recently because I tutor students, really all sorts of students who come from the public schools in our area, students from the private schools, and also homeschoolers. Okay, and so I see a wide range of children. Some of them actually have disabilities, or like a learning disability in a particular area. Some don't. They just had a poor education experience prior to coming to me. But something on my mind lately has been computers, because the schools here locally are sending Chromebooks home with each student. I am not sure what grade level that starts at. Does your child's school send home a computer? If so, leave a comment below and tell me, when do they start? I'm curious, is that helping the children get smarter, learn more? What do you think? Share your thoughts below, but I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my experience with that. Okay, so I'm not anti-technology. We use technology a lot in our homeschooling. If we have a question, we may look something up. We may watch a YouTube video on a certain topic, and then we may journal about it. And we all love documentaries. Sometimes my kids may complain about watching one, if they're in the mood for something else, but they still do overall like documentaries. However, what I am seeing in some of my tutoring students from the public schools is that they will come home with a Google Chromebook, and then it will have like a website or a particular app or something on there, and the student will say, okay, well, this is what our teacher wants us to do, and it's just some program. And then it says, the child would say, well, our teacher wants us to do this assignment and this assignment. So it's something where the child has a login and a password, and the teacher is able to specially click particular assignments. Recently, we were doing one, I was helping the student with one on the topic of volume, so length times width times height, in their math. This was a 5th grader. And I was just amazed. I've had some good computer programs that give the children lots of practice and everything, but I was amazed at this, how much time was wasted. Because if the child got the answer right, it was like, I don't know, a good 6 to 10 seconds of celebrating that right answer before they would even go on to another one. It just seems like a lot of wasted time. Maybe that seems like just a little bit of time to you because it's just seconds. But when you're sitting there working on a whole lesson like that, and you have to do that for every single correct answer, it really adds up. I know I've used IXL before for math, and I even made a video about IXL. IXL doesn't really teach children, but it does give them targeted practice, and then it gives immediate feedback whether they got it right or wrong. But it doesn't do a whole song and dance about it. It doesn't take forever. Oh my. I had a similar experience last year with a tutoring student. They were using a different program. I think this one was even related to our state because of the name of it. I'm not going to say the name, but it just seemed like a bunch of wasted time. And so I got to thinking, is that really making the kids smarter? And then I got to wondering, well, how much is this costing us, the Google Chromebooks? And then, well, how much does it cost to purchase those programs? Surely we're purchasing them. Surely they're not all free. If you have to have logins and things like that, how much is that costing? And is it really helping the kids? How are the students doing in school compared to, let's just say, how we did in school? I'm not convinced it's helping. Give your thoughts below. I'm really, really curious. And I know this was mainly related to math, but does your child use the computer for something other than math? Does your child's teacher assign something on there? There is a local private school where I have some students, and I've been working with them on math and at the elementary level. It's the materials can be found online, but it's not like an online game thing. You can just look at the screen or you can just print it off. But the children will have specific homework with that. And I've got to tell you, it's rigorous, but those kids are learning leaps and bounds more than what my public school students are doing. And I will help every single one of those children that come to me, and I will load their parents up with as many resources as I can give them to help their child close any specific learning gaps. And I'm grateful that I get to see the other side because my children are homeschooled. So it is nice. I did teach in the private schools. I did teach in the public schools, but to continually see what they're doing and what they're up to, I'm just not convinced that it's working. And I just wonder the amount of money spent on it. What do you think is the solution? What are you seeing in your child's school? When you comment, if you don't mind, can you let me know what state you're in? Hopefully I can do some more videos about this. This was just on my mind. And this morning I had recorded 2 different videos that were reading related. But I was using a specific streaming service and it just had bugs in it. And I was unable to get that edited. But I wanted to get something out today. So that's what I came up with. I'm not an expert at it. But I would like to know your thoughts. I know some of my homeschool friends do use computer programs for some of their homeschooling, and they've had success with that. I'm just telling you what I see locally in the public schools. And if you go down to the description below, I will leave several links where you can get some free downloads and you'll be added to my email list. You're going to want to do that because I'm continually working on courses for parents. I know that a lot of parents out there are lost from all the past 2 years that the world has gone through, and they feel like their children need to catch up and they've lost out on some instruction. And these courses are designed to help you with that. So if you'll go down below and do that, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Again, you are your child's most influential teacher.